Alright, we are here now at the second Newark location on Mount Vernon Road. Last store of the day, and then I can go home. Thankfully, we're not too far away from home, so that's all good. But again, we're gonna go inside, let them know I'm here because they are expecting me, and then I will show you guys around. Let's go. All right, we are at Newark store number 2. Here at the beginning of this, we are starting in the very back of the store where they have their artwork and then like their furniture pieces. That is where I met the manager to talk to her, so that's where we started. I really liked these paintings. They were very springy. I kind of wish I would have picked them up, but then I probably wouldn't have hung them up. They have a huge wall sections of artwork, in I think like 3 or 4 different walls in this little, in this back area here. And then this is like the home interior wall. I remember selling most of those stuff when I sold home interior back in the day. And then this is some of their furniture that they have. Nice selection of furniture there, used pieces. This was a really neat Southwest piece. I thought that was really pretty. And then this is from the back looking towards the front of the store. And then this is where they have their movies and their books and records and things like that. And some more artwork. And then they have their little furniture display, like a little living room. It's so cute. I looked at this book here. The figurine in it was missing, which I kind of figured it would be. So I thought it would be neat. If you hear a ball bouncing, it's my son. Sorry. And then this is looking straight towards the door, the front door. And these carts here, they have some newer items like bath items and stuff. One of the end caps over near their hard good area, specialized for Valentine's Day. And I do go to this store quite often to shop, and they have rearranged everything on me, so I do like the setup. I like the way that they have it now. It's nice. This dragon here, I do always pick up dragons and dinosaurs and stuff, but some pieces on the wings was a little broken. So I decided to put that back. And here with this Lego bag, I was looking for figurines. Probably isn't any in there, none that I saw at least, but you know, it's always fun to look. I don't know Lego enough to know, like, oh, that's a corner of, you know, or I know a lot of people enjoy it. That's about as much as I know. I looked this castle here to see if it was the Imaginext series. This is their stuffed animal bin here, and then they have some board games and stuff there right beside it. I found a really neat skunk Right there, you can see her behind. Right there. She's really cute. She does look a little older. I couldn't really date her by the tag, but she does seem to have some age to her from what I could see. So, she's cute. Sanctified skunk, I think is what her chest said. And this is getting into where they have their plates, sets, cups, some of their mugs. I do believe there is another spot for mugs, but this is the beginning of their kitchen area. The Pyrex bread bowl there, I'll go back up to it in a second. It's a glass round tube. With their boxes they sell, I do believe, for like 15 to 20-ish on eBay. So that one I decided to leave behind. The glass was pretty yellow, and without the box I didn't really think it was worth picking up. But to have for like a personal use, you know, you probably could get it cleaned up and not really mind the age look. This is their plastic cups. That fooled me there. I thought it was glass. It's plastic. Little Temptations tray. I've picked up Temptations once. It took a very long time to sell. And it wasn't for very good profit. So I kind of just don't really look into it very much anymore. Probably should have looked at that crock right there with the flower frog in the top. I need to walk through the store once, or at least every section, and then go back and film. And then that way I can pay more attention to see. I'm sure there's a lot of things I'm missing. If you guys see anything, or you know, if you're local and you see, you're like, oh, I bought that, let me know, because that's awesome. Like I'm happy that somebody found the score. On a previous video, a lady had messaged me that I missed. It was a wooden a pipe holder, like a wooden round for antique pipes, or like old, you know, smoke pipes. And she said that, she's like, oh, that was there, and she time-stamped it even for me and tell me. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then she's just like, I went and got it and sold for $30. And I'm like, it's so good that other people, you know what I mean? I really like how everybody has a chance. And that's the thing about reselling is, you know, we don't all need everything all at once. Everybody has their own niche of what they look for or what they recognize. And I think that's the beauty of reselling, is that not everybody sells the same thing, or the market would be oversaturated. So it's nice to have your own thing. This is their section, more of the kitchen stuff, the new things like the storage containers, the cleaning supplies, things like that. The shelves look so nice. This is back where this used to be like toys and stuff back in here. So this fits the area so much more. These book sets right here with the animals, I remember school starting maybe or something, I was up there and people who signed up to their newsletter would get a coupon and they would come in and they would get their free book with a stuffed animal. I don't know much more details about that, so you probably could jump on their website and then they would have the details there. But it was really neat. It got people in the store. It gave books out for kids. It's a really neat program that they have. Green decanter. I didn't even. Yeah, I did look at that bowl. That was just really heavy and without the mark on the bottom. Oh, and it was flashed. That's what it was. The bottom of it there was flashed. This is just some of their little figurines and little small decorative pieces. These dolls here, I know I said handmade, but I don't remember where. They look to be intricate, like, you know, they would sell decent well, but they're missing something on both of them, or something was broke off, so I ended up leaving it behind for somebody else. But it was neat to see them. You don't really see them in this part of Ohio. Yeah, see right there, I think something was attached. But it was neat to see something like that we don't normally see in that part of Ohio. I think this is a little, I thought about two little creamers or something, satin based. They were pretty. They were very pretty. This, I think, was a shelled trinket box, and my history with trinket boxes, I don't have very good time getting them open. So I just put it back. But it was cute. It was a really nice size. That was a lucite little trivet decorative, but it was pretty scratched up. Another one of their end caps that they have. And then they have their flowers, and then the baskets there are on the other side, so everything's all together. This bag here was giving me mixed vibes. It was showing me some pics and stuff that looked older, but some of the florals looked newer. So I wonder if somebody did a whole bunch of like assemblages or something, and then just decided to get rid of them and then donated it that way. That art glass vase there was huge. It was so heavy. It was so heavy. These are just some health and beauty products there. And then this is their basket area. I'll tell you, that's one thing that I've noticed at Goodwills in general. Don't have a short supply of baskets. Like, I think people buy so many because they like them, and then they're like, oh, nope, I don't like this anymore, and then they donate it. So there's just so many that are at Goodwill to choose from. This was a mold for some flat pieces. There were pigs, I do believe, and then a barn back there. But when you made the mold, I think that it would just be flat on the back with the details on the front. Yeah, it was interesting to see. I had not found a mold yet at Goodwill, so I need to kind of make like a bingo of things that you normally wouldn't see, or you know what I mean, or that you wouldn't think to see at Goodwill. This is back into their Christmas area. There's a little trinket box there. I got that one open. these taper candle here holders was really, really cute. They were hand painted, obviously, but they are just very nostalgic. You know, back in that where your moms or, you know, aunts was making things for Christmas, and they would totally fit with my vintage Christmas, my thrifted Christmas. But I left them. It's only February. I'm really trying not to buy Christmas yet. And then there's a tote back here that had a couple sweepers on it, had a tree skirt on it, but they had some Christmas houses. They were ceramic houses. Some of them was plastic, that they had batteries up in the bottom that you would unscrew and put the battery in. They had them wrapped up decently nice. See, there's a whole tote of it there. And they were selling the whole tote. See, that one there's plastic, but the ones that have the bubble wrap are like a ceramic. And then, like, they wasn't as big, but look how cute that is. That kind of looks like the Home Alone house, you know, to an extent. So that would be a cute replacement. But see, like, that one there was ceramic, and you can see where they had, like, the yard sale stickers there. No, that one looked like plastic, too. I know there was ceramic, because I heard it ding together. Ceramic, there you go. They had $50 on the hotel, on the whole tote. I didn't dig through to, like, look to see how many was actually in there, to see if it would be worth, you know. But for somebody who needs a village, yes, it could very easily work, and it's a decent price compared to buying them new. Stuffed chicken. It's like a quilted, tufted ceramic piece, and I'm still looking for my unicorn. But that was a chicken, so I feel like I'm getting close. Getting close. Those red pieces back there, the tall decanter type deals, I tapped them to see if they were glass, but they wasn't. They were plastic. So, because I think there are some things there that are mercury type deal. This is just some more of their decorations for different holidays. That bunny was cheesing. See. I love some of the expressions on things. Like, I did pick this wreath up. I may just use it this year and then sell it, but it's resin. I don't know, but it's really cute. Like, I just think it's cute. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, debating how to put her in there. I got it. Little Ray done there. Some more holiday. Those were plastic, but they had the batteries up inside, so like when you would turn them on, they would shine through. We've got a few that we got from Tottie's mom, from when we went through her Christmas stuff, and they're very pretty. They put off good light. This was a Formalities cookie jar, I do believe, a tree. And then this is kind of facing to the front there. They've got the cutest end caps. Like, they do a really good job theming. This is a little light up snowman thing. That's so cute. I actually have that blue Let It Snow with the snowman dangling down. And then this is from the front of the store, kind of looking back towards the furniture. One of their cases that they have here of some items. You can see the little figurines in there, some Avon, some perfume. This is looking towards the kids' aisles, there's the front door. This is their baby section. Then they have little kids' shoes there. And then they have their wall of purses. And they have like their stocking, or their socks, you know, the new socks and toboggans and things like that. That's right inside the door there on the left. You can see the carts. And then the changing room's right there past that chair. And I'm right at the door, so you would think, hey, we're done. No, I forgot. I didn't do the whole back wall. So, women's clothes, pajamas, coats. It goes into some curtains, blankets, things of that nature. And then the clothes to your right there are babies, kids, women's, men's. They're all right in the middle section. There's a little display for picture frames. There was a good bit of people in here, and it's the store is on the smaller side, so it's much harder to film without getting people in it. So like I was section by section by section. And this is walking back up towards the front to check out. And that is the end of that video. My phone was almost dead, so I didn't get to do an outro. But, again, like the rest of the stores, you know, they're nice people. They take pride in what they do and where they put stuff. You don't find too much stuff. Like, you'll find some things that have some, like, chips and things like that on it, but you really don't find anything that's completely broke off and they still want a crazy amount for it. They do a very good job. It's a good Goodwill. I enjoy going up there. It's in my little flow there in Newark, from where I can drive up there and then come home. They were the first store that I asked permission last year, maybe a year and a half ago. I had randomly asked the lady that was working at the cashier, and she asked her manager, and she was like, well, you probably need to call the main office. And I was like, okay. And I was very nervous, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, but do it. That would be so cool. She's like, I think those videos are so neat to see people going and looking and see what they find and you know, reselling it. She said, I think those videos are so cool. She's like, please do it. She said, just call and ask. And, you know, like I said, it was a year and a half later before I actually did, but they were the first store to encourage me. So, thank you guys. You probably don't even remember doing that, but I appreciate it. And the next store will be Fredericktown, which is just right up the road. And that will be the next one. So we will see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. I just hit 50 subscribers. Very happy. I know that's not a big number, by no means at all, but it's big for me. And if that's all I ever get, that's all I ever get. That's fine. I just love what I do. So, thank you. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and we will...
I know. Comment down below.
Comment down below, and we will...
We will.
Do your thing.
And see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.